So So, let's go on with the checklist. Roof and pen lights as required, can leave them off. Emergency lights to arm. Radius and standby probe heaters off. They are wing anti-icing test is off. Fuel forward transfer switch is off, and after trim switch is normal. Transponder to standby, nose and visor standby control off, and guard landing gear normal lever is down, and gear override is guard. Visor nose lever as configuration, that's correct, and ram air turbine switches off and guard. Preliminary cockpit checklist, aircraft fuel and aircraft load is checked, ground power is requested, so we can close ground power switch, master warning switch cancel, and rear extract fans to on. Air conditioning. So cross bleed valves on, conditioning valves on. Air data computers on. Ah, damn it. So air data computers are on, that's correct. Grain master heaters off. Let's short do a temperature check. 30 degrees plus. So grain master heaters off. Transparency, de-ice and de-mist definitely be off. And INS system 1, 2 and 3 to stand by now. We want to align them. So we want to feed the present position. This is north 13.04.7. West is 59.29.2, and north 13.04.7, and west is 59.29 decimal 2, and last one is 13.04.7. West is 59.29.2. Insert, and we cross check after we hit the test buttons. 13.047, 13.047, 13.047, and 59292, 59292, 59292. INS system are set to the present position and cross-checked, so we want to feed the first waypoints. There we go. We can depress the remote buttons and set the ILS system to DSRTK STS, so we can watch the alignment procedure and set out datums and set all 3 INS systems to align. Not the third one, we have to set this again, I think. Try it. So we have an eye on the third one, maybe it's not aligning correctly now. Transponder and TCAS system checked during the standby check.
TCAS system test OK.
And we set the zero fuel weight, so the aircraft is very heavy today, so we have a zero fuel weight from 9,307,937, and we have a zero fuel CG from 530. So we set that in digital letters. So we have 9. 3, 7, 2, and we have fuel on board. Actually 4908. 490.8, and that makes a takeoff weight from 142.80. Oh yeah, we have a bit ballast fuel with us, so I have to add them to the normal fuel. So 490,082 plus 949 kilos makes so that's the reason. I have to complete do it again. So 9, 3, 7, 2, and we have 0 fuel from 50,000 76. So 43, 142. That's correct. That's a correct aircraft weight at the moment. And 0 fuel analog. The analog fuel check is done. That's correct. So we want INS. So what have we done? 0 fuel weight is set, 0 fuel CG is set, and aircraft weight is set. Total fuel 50,000, 50,000 analog check set. Correct aircraft weight is checked. So now we are going through the checklist. Tank 9 main pump left and right hand to auto, override was to off. Tank 9 pumps left and right hand, 10 pump left and right hand to auto, 5A 7A off. Standby inlet valves, all off, jettison fuel base shut and secured. Shrimp pipe drain is shut, and 5A5, 7A7 transfer valves are shut. Tank 5 and 7 left and right hand off. 5 and 6 inlet off and override shut. 7 and 8 inlet off, override off. Interconnect 6, 7, 5, 8 shut. Tank 6 and 8 pumps left and right hand off. Tank 11 main inlet to auto, override to off. Hydraulic green and blue for 11 to auto, and main pumps for 11 to auto. Tank 11 DR off, and main engine feed pumps 1, 3, 2 and 4 to on. That's correct. Before start checklist, cockpit windows are closed. As I said, the INS number 3 isn't aligning, so we have to insert the present position here again, otherwise it won't align. Insert north 130471 3.04 7. Insert west is 5929 and 2. So we have to wait until the, yep, here it goes, the alert button is on, and we press the test button 3 times, put it to Dears RTKSTS, and now we can align it properly, hopefully. So keep an eye on that. And we want to go on flight control inverters on. There's these two guys here. BFC master warning cancel, anti-stall system on. Radar INS switches. Radar INS switches are to radar. Navigation radios are set. Initial altitude is set to 20 feet. And I add the 20 feet here too. The airport is actually on 200 feet. We are on a slight hill today. Here we go. What else do we do? QNH, altimeter, set and cross-track transponder onto XPDR, and here's your aligning correctly now. Brakes are park and checked. Ground hydraulic is yellow, yellow, off, that's correct. Navigation lights on, throttle masters to main. Fuel heaters to auto, engine recirculation valves shut, and secondary air doors to auto. Batteries, but on. ASI bugs. Now it's gonna be interesting. Here we go. So we have a V1 from 138. It's really slow for Concorde. We have a V-rotate from 155. It's also very slow. The aircraft is not very heavy today, but we will have a very good climb rate then. So V2 is 185, and V2 plus 40 is 225. Pitch index maybe something approx 15 degrees. We can take 15.5. Reheat placard is 4, that's correct. And the fuel flow bugs are today 19.9. And 19.5 for engine number 4. The P7 bugs are 38.1. And for engine number 4 it's 37.5. The clock is not needed today, so we can leave the clock alone. No noise restrictions. So no TLA bugs, seatbelt signs on, door warnings, doors off, closed, INS 1, 2 and 3, all INS systems are aligned now. So we can jump to navigation and the right data windows on it. Next thing is short door lights. Doors are closed now, but we want to check the door lights. They're off. Oh yeah. I have to feed the flight route again. The reason is the INS number 3, we had switched it off, so he lost the route data. Here we go. Waypoint change 01. Insert, that's the correct thing now. Okay. Master warning. Short recall from the master warning. Fuel, PFC, stabilization, engine 1-4, internal 1-4, hydraulic and electrics are on. That's correct. Anti-collision lights on. They are there. And flight deck door lock. Throttles are idle. Short ground crew call. Conditioning valves. Pushback checklist. Conditioning valves off, cross bleed valves off. The next thing is engine 1, 4, 2, 3 idle switches to high. They are generator switches. No, not the hydraulics. The generator switches. There are my generator switches. They are on, and now we can start up the engines. At first the bow switches on and start up engine number 3. And engine number 2. Master warning recall. Hydraulic switches on and hydraulic checked. PFC master warning cancel. And we want to push back. Nose to the left. Next thing we do is don't push me into the cars, please. Yep. Next thing we have to do is the bleed valves. Cross bleed valves and bleed valves to open. And start up engine number 4. HP valve open. And engine number 1. Pushback completed, parking brake set. Hello, Zero Ruzik. Welcome on board to our flight to Miami. All engines are running, and we shut the cross-bleed valves and open the conditioning valves again. Pushback checklist complete after start checklist. Nose wheel steering. Unchecked. The electric trim mechanism light off, electric trim on, and checking the green hydraulic system, please. Full up, full down, full left, full right, rudder full left, and rudder full right. And checking the blue hydraulic. Full up, full down, full left, right, rudder left, and rudder right. That's it. That's checked. AFCS checked. Working correctly. And auto stabilization pumps number 1, number 2, artificial fuel number 1 and number 2 to on. Next thing we want to do is the engine anti-ice is not required today. Brake fans, they have to be on. Timer reset 5 minutes after startup, so that's perfect. Door warnings, short check again, and they are off. Hydraulics checked, electric AC panel is check, electric DC check, and ground bypass is set. Engine 1, 4, 2, 3 idle switches to low. Engine number 4 limiter to 88% for the takeoff. And tank 11 load limit. So the question is, do we have a load limit today? Do we have a load limit? Yeah, we have one. 5,183. $5,180. So 5,180 goes minus our ballast fuel 994, and that is 4,186. 4,180. Here we go. After trim switch to after. And now we want to taxi, so we lower the nose and the visor down to 5 degrees. We set the taxi turn lights on. Parking brake release. And here we roll. Short brake check. So, visor nose down 5 degrees, checked. Landing taxi turn lights, checked. Brakes checked. Flight instruments, checked. No flags. Flight controls is checked. Anti-skid, anti-tire lights is checked. Trim. Trim is checked. So next thing are the throttle masters. Then the auto throttle, auto ignition, throttle masters back to main. Drain master heaters on, reservation static heaters on, and RDS and standby probe heaters on. Next thing we want to do is to set the air inlets. Ram spray master switches auto and guard, hydraulic lane switches to auto, and lane switches to lane A. So just short checking the reverser. Here we go. Reverser buckets are moving. What else do we have? Air intakes are checked, set ram spray master switches, auto guard. Reverser checked, engine overweight is not required, CG position. Short look at the fuel transfer is completed. We can set the load limit controller for tank 10 to 10,500. So that is a climb value. What else do we have? Limit controller to climb value, tank 5 and 6 inlet valves auto, 7 and 8 inlet valves to auto. Engine feed pumps all on. 5 and 7 pumps left and right hand, and 7 left and right hand to on. They are empty at the moment, but that's not so bad. Tank 10 and 11 they are on. 6 and 8 right hand, we leave them off. 5A and 7A left and right hand on. And now we only have to set the PFDIS. So we have to fly today 1,504. So we set the PFDIS to 1,000. To 154. First, you have to wait at the holding point here and finishing the rest of this checklist. 154. Then set a taxi checklist complete before start checklist. Landing lights on transponder. Transponder is on. Wheel 08 lights are off. Master warning. Recall nothing, inhibit and takeoff monitor armed. Parking brake release. Runway line up now. Kuchenmaker, welcome on board to our flight to Rio de Janeiro. In a few seconds we will start from Barbados. Runway 09. So we are just making the lineup. So here we are, line up the runway, afterburners on. Engine 1, 4, 2, 3 idle switches to high, nozzle override lights are off. Pitch index is checked, trim is checked. Brake fans, flight directors are checked, brake fans are off, brake fans overload MI is black, and here we go in 3, 2, 1 now.
Airspeed building. Power set. V1. Rotate. V2. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Knots.
500 feet, afterburners off, nose and visor up. Hello Zenin TV, welcome on board.
Altitude alert, 1000 to go.
And we are now making a left turn to get on our flight route after start checklist, landing gear lever to normal. Master warning, recall, and landing lights off, and engine flight rating to flight.
Bank angle.
Oops, was a bit over banking here. Doesn't matter. Nein, Zenin, die Concorde fliegt leider nicht mehr. No, Isabella, we aren't there yet. So, after trim switch to after. Just send a short overspeed warning here. Trying to get the 390 knots. Here we are. Zenin TV, thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. Slow coach. Sorry, we are at 390 knots at 18,000 feet, climbing with 3,000 feet per minute. So what you gonna call slow? So, sehen in TV. Jetzt habe ich ein bisschen Zeit. Ne, die Concorde fliegt leider nicht mehr. Wurde eingestellt, weil zu teuer. Leider, leider. Shot during the after start the Mach 07 checklist. The brake fins are off. Takeoff CG switch is not used. Engine flight rating to normal. Secondary nozzles are modulating. Seatbelt signs can switch off. Problems with my stock again here. Doesn't matter. Now it's a bit better.
Altitude alert, 1,000 to go.
Oh yeah, here we go. We are 26,000 feet, so soon we can accelerate to Mach 2. So we send pitch hold to the autopilot and activate the afterburners on engines 2 and 3. Now once they're stabilized and we got cut off the overspeed warning here. Switch the afterburners on for engines 1 and 4. And then we try to hold 400 knots. Yeah, it happens in Concorde, Isabella. And here we go. Mach 1, gentlemen. That's it. No booms, no bangs. So preservation static heat is 2 off. And I have to activate the pumps from tank 10 and pumps from tank 7A and 5A, otherwise we will get an CG warning. So Mach 1.03 we can engage max climb. And the aircraft is climbing with the maximum speed at the maximum pitch angle. And we have to Watch our CG movement, it's definitely moving back, that's good. We can also engage the pumps from 6 and tank 8 to get the CG more or quicker to the back. So let's do that. Here we go, gentlemen. Climbing with Mach 1.18 through 35,000 feet with 2,000 feet per minute. Mach 1.3, the air intakes should open, and they do. Perfect. That's very good. Yeah. Next checklist is at Mach 1.7. So I have the time to watch the CG. There's a CG again. CG looks good. If someone is interested in the flight route, please click on the link in the chat. Here we are, Mach 1.5 at 41,000 feet, climbing with 4,000 feet per minute. Eidpinsel, hi! Wie geht's dir? Schön, dass du wieder da bist. So, I'm at 1.7, we can switch off the afterburners. (167, 168). Kämpfe gerade mit den Winden über Neufundland. Und bei dir? Schön ruhig. 2 Knoten aus 287 im Moment. Mach 1.7, we can switch off the afterburners first, the inner ones waiting till the engines are stabilized, and then the outer ones. And we switch to Alt ACQ, go into 60,000 feet. Set max climb, Alt ACQ, and switch the auto throttle 1 on. In case of an overspeed, it will reduce the throttles automatic, and we can switch off the D-air off tank 10 off and off tank 11. Tank 10 pumps to off because tank 10 is empty, tank 11 is full, so we can set the load limit to 0. And once tank 9 is emptied out, we can set the load limit there to 1000, and we can switch off the inlet valves And the trim transfer valves here from tank 5A and 7A. To shut the after trim switch to normal again, our CG movement is completed. It's a 59.2, so we have to watch carefully that it's not overgoing the 59.3. So, yeah, I will watch it. Here we go, that's a 59.3. We have to stop the after trim now. We get a short CG warning, that's no problem. Just switch it off. And here we go. Buddy, put your neck. So now we overgoing here a bad weather zone with a few thunderstorms under us. But in case that we are at 47,000 feet, it doesn't care us. Ja, jetzt komme ich ja auch durch eine Schlechtwetterzone. Aber das dürfte mir in der Höhe auch schon nichts mehr ausmachen. Zum Glück bin ich ziemlich leicht und konnte ziemlich schnell drüber steigen. So, ein Pinsel und Zenit TV, nur noch Deutsch und dann kann ich auch Deutsch sprechen. So, einmal kurz gucken, ob alles richtig gesetzt ist. Das ist aus, das ist auch aus. So, der Rest ist gut. CG ist auch gut, könnte besser sein, egal. Ich könnte mal versuchen, ob ich den Tank 9 leer kriege hier. Müssen wir Stück für Stück leer machen, ist nicht schlimm. So. Welcome back, Isabella. Oh, what's going on? Leaving, coming, leaving, coming. So, Isabella, what do we have for weather in Miami? Shut up. Oh well. Yeah, I'm in 2 hours there. Oh wait, let's take a short look. Destination. Oh, 12 knots wind out of 130, gusting to 17. Visibility is good. Scattered cloud at 2,700 feet. Temperature 33 degrees. Damn it. That's warm. Scattered 130. Oh, 10. Gusting 17. Yep, that's it. Well, it's okay. Sorry. Sorry for making you dizzy. So, 30. So if the wind is on 130, you have to land on runway 09. Well. Oh, I have to go back to the cockpit. I'll watch my... Oh well, we are at 51,000 feet, so I can switch the engine flight rating to cruise, and we are at Mach 2.02, so it's maximum speed. That's good. You're fast, really fast today. So I'm happy with that. CG is at 50. 9.3 at the moment, and we have 1,600 tons left in tank 9. I'd like to have that empty out. So that we can empty that out, we have to transfer fuel from tank 11 into tank 9, and we have to open the transfer valves. We have to get the fuel out of tank 5A and 7A. That would be good. And we have to switch tank 9 on. So we stop that for the moment. 90. So I'm setting the VOR for the approach. So we are at 92 degrees. The localizer is 100. The ILS is 110.9. So oh my god. Alien 6 is it? That is the actually that should be right charts. So I just found out my star to fly into Miami. God damn, they're complicated. Holy moly. Oh yeah, I have waypoint FOVEE already in my... What the fuck? So... Nach 097, welcome on board on our flight to Miami. I have that FOVEE, then it is the Juno waypoint and lovely. FOVEE, Juno and lovely and DHP. Oh, that's actually my flight route. That's very good. I don't have to put in the star. It's already in my route. That's perfect. DHP. It's the last waypoint I got. And DHP is... Yeah, that's the approach for 09, I think. That's perfect. Very good. So at the moment we are making a big turn over Puerto Rico and the Dom Rep, so we can fly supersonic and don't making the people angry with our sonic bang. So here we are, tank 5A and 7A. 7A is empty. 5A is nearly empty, and we are at we have a CG from 590. That's very good. So we are waiting till the tank 5A is empty, and we can shut down the pumps and the trim pipe drain as well. So that would be nice. Here we go. Set everything to shut. And tank 9, we have 1 ton of fuel left. That's good as well. So just taking this ton of fuel out of tank 9, we try it. So I have to watch at my deceleration point, but we have a few nautical miles left to that. At 59.3 I will stop the trim transfer. Maybe tank 9 will completely empty out before that happens. I don't know. Now here we are. Well, 120 kilos left in tank 9, so we switch off the pump there and Set the load limit controller to 1000 kilo for the landing. And we now empty out tank 5, 7, 6 and 8. Um. Uh. That's why. There was a CG, I think. A few hundred kilos to the front to get the CG off again. That's good. Why does this girl want to land on runway 12? So wind is 100. Okay, wind is 130 degrees. So she wants to land on 120. The approach is so complicated. So it's leg LECIT. Snow waypoint LECIT. Makes me nervous. That makes me really nervous. The waypoint GODPO. GOD. GODPO. No. HPK7. Where's the HP? So up to Lovely. Noch. Ja. Bis dahin geht mein. Dann habe ich die HP. Nächsten Waypoint ausgegeben. HP ist. Das ist. Da. B. Ah. Das ist das VOA vor dem Airport, glaube ich. Jo. Okay. Waypoint grids. So she said per 4. So sit. Ist klar, sit und yeah, mute me. I'm just checking the charts. You're making me nervous, really. Hello, Heart Ringer. Welcome on board. To our flight to Miami today. So the other waypoint is... So waypoint 6 to waypoint 7, I have to reload my next waypoints now. Here we go. Switching them off, that's good. So now I have to pay attention. Between waypoint 1 and 2 I have to begin my deceleration and descent. And I want to take a shot look at my fuel panels here. 24 tons left, that's good. And 59.2, that's okay. Should work. So the waypoint problem is nasty. Just under my toe. There's no waypoints, that's a problem. So I have to set one. I need the coordinates from this waypoint. Where do I get this? Damn. 289. Yeah, that's correct. So just take this coordinates for my last waypoint. My last waypoint is just a normal thing. Servus, hi! DHP ist mein letzter Waypoint. Den lösche ich. Und daraus mache ich dann Waypoint Curve. Das ist North 2, 5, 4, 6, 5, 9. Und West ist das 803817. 803817. So, und ab da muss ich dann auf den ILS eindrehen. Schön, habe ich das endlich geklärt. So, das kann ich jetzt, glaube ich, aber noch nicht machen, ne? Nein, kann ich nicht. Das wäre Waypoint 9. Oh. Das könnte ich aber gleich machen. So, jetzt brauche ich nur noch die Frequenz von Runway 12. 8,90 und 125. Jo. So sollte es gehen. So, Wegpunkt 9 nach 1 sind wir unterwegs. Da muss ich 1 nach 2 muss ich gleich aufpassen. Wir sind bei 56.000 Fuß. Also ich schätze mal bis auf 57 bis 59 wird das noch hochgehen. Wir haben Zero Wind, 213 nautische Meilen brauche ich dann. Und wir haben ab Waypoint 3, ja, ab Waypoint 2. Was ist denn für ein Quatsch da? Aha. Zweimal das gleiche. Also minus 100. 181 sind 32 nautische Meilen vor Waypoint 3. 32 nautical miles before Waypoint 3. Na gut. So, den CG noch mal ein bisschen anpassen. Upsi Daisy. So, in 8 Minuten beginnt unsere Deceleration and Descent. Oops. Just getting a fuel warning here. Well, well. Yeah. Well, I leave it there. It's okay. When we begin our deceleration, there will be enough fuel there for fuel tank number 1. Oh, 25. So nearly at the deceleration point. 50 nautical miles left for that. So soon we will reduce the throttles. Just take a short look that everything is set alright. 1000 kilos there, that's correct. Yeah, the fuel tanks are, engine feed tanks are nearly empty now, so they need fuel. That will be okay. After trim switch to forward, we can set this is okay. And yeah. Oh, we just have to wait. For the last 30 nautical miles. Cougar, welcome on board. To our flight to Miami. We are short before the descent and deceleration point. Hallo Cougar. So. So we set alt hold, we deactivate the AP1. And soon be doing deceleration, and here we go, we reduce the throttle to 49 and 2. And switch the after trim switch to forward. Tank 5 and 7 on. And switch them back. So soon there will be more fuel. Yannick, 1974, welcome on board. So, just make a quick weather check. Einmal kurz das Wetter checken. Dies ist die 139 Knoten. Das sieht doch gut aus. Clouds View, Temperaturen 31 Grad. Das sieht gut aus. So. Mal gucken, auf welche Höhen ich hier gehen muss. Hier nach unten pitchen das Flugzeug, dass ich meine 350 Knoten hier halte. So, beim Mach 1.5 reducen wir den Throttle nochmal auf 77. Ich mal eben, was hier unser Sprit sagt. Hier müsste eigentlich schon was ankommen. Ja, das wird schon. Das sieht schon besser aus. So. N277, das passt. So waypoint. I have to insert waypoint 9. Waypoint 9 is north. 2, 5, 4, 6, 5, insert west 80, 3, 8, 1. Filbo Baggins and Just Normal Sing, welcome on board. We are just descending into Miami now. We are under Mach 1, so I have to do a quick checklist here. Evening, my friend. Hope you're well. Yes, thank you. I'm very fine. Just caught you in time for landing. Yeah, that's right. I hope I get the right stuff for the approach. It's a bit complicated, but it will be okay, I think. So I switch the crossfeed on. Yeah, I have friends. So at 20,000 feet I want to do my approach checklist and yep. Let's see how that works. Yannick, welcome back. Willkommen zurück, Yannick. Taxi turn lights, radar INS switches, might leave them to INS. Seatbelt signs. On for the approach, engine control to approach, and engine rating mode to takeoff. Engine recirculation valves shut, secondary air loss. Auto, they are. Brake fans should be off, they are. Crossfeed valves are shut. They are. And SSB is open. And battery split switches to ESS main. So CG is good. For the moment, you're climbing through 15,000 feet. So next thing what we want to do is slow the aircraft down. So we're pitching the aircraft up a bit and activate our in-flight reverser. So we can set our ASI box for the landing. So actual aircraft weight is 108 tons. I think we need 4 or 5 tons fuel, so we are 103 tons. So our landing speed is 157. One hundred 57.
Altitude alert, 1000 to go.
Really? Okay, we have to move few tons of fuel to the front again. I have to change that. $260 knots, nose and wider down, 5 degrees.
Altitude alert, 1000 to go.
And we have to check how I can pump the fuel to the front again. So the fullest tanks are tank 2 and 3. Luminora. we go. So CG is going off. That's a good sign. Greedy-X, welcome on board to our flight to Miami. We are nearly there.
Altitude alert, 1000 to go.
Cularis 123, welcome on board to our flight to Miami. We are nearly you're short before the landing. So actual aircraft weight is 106 tons. So landing speed is 158. We said 157, so that's okay. So here we go, making the right turn to a line on the ILS path. So shutting the fuel transfer things now. It should be enough fuel in the tanks now. Well, that should be working. Oh no, not now. I just have to pause a second. It's my ass dog again here. So, my airplane. Gear down. Figment, welcome on board. Just right for the landing.
Radio altimeters are active.
Flywing HD, welcome on board. Just right for the landing in Miami. So as you can see, it's a bit bumpy. So we have to slow down a bit. Come on, girl.
feet radio.
So here we go, 161. We need 158.
800 feet.
A bit too low. Now we are stable.
500 feet.
Stable.
$400 feet. $300 feet.
Continue.
200 feet.
100 to go.
100 feet. 50, 40, 30,
Decide.
20, 15.
Knots. 75 knots. 50. 40. 20 knots.
Larsen Nielsen, welcome on board. We just landed in Miami. Great landing, well done. Thank you, Phil Baggins. Master warning goes to inhibit, nose is up, transponder goes to XPDR, flight director is off, flight control inverters going off, PFC master warning goes to cancel. Village John, welcome on board. We just landed in Miami. SSB to close Ramspell master switches. Go to manual and the inboard engine's going to shut. Are we here? No, we're in the next bay for parking. Auto ignition off, auto throttle off, drain master heaters off, RDS and standby probe heaters off, preservation static heaters off, and transparency de-ice and demist off. engine control to fly over. Battery DC split switches to at on. And short brake temperature check 100 degrees, so we switch the brake fans on. And now we're going to our parking gate. It's the this bay here. Then it's a third on the right. That's the first one. That's the second one. Here we go, that's the first one. So, transparency is off. Nose and wide. Our parking brake is set. Emergency generator selector to auto. Engine 1 shut down. Now we can do the ground power request. And close the ground power button. Electric trim stabilization and fail off. Electric trim is off. Generator switches off. And last engine off. Throttle masters off. Drain master heaters are off. We'd make a short temperature check, should be around 30 degrees, 31, that's correct. Engine number 4, master warning, cancel. Anti-collision lights off, seatbelt signs off, doors can be open and the bridge can attached. PFC master warning, cancel again. Engine anti-icing is off, auto ignition is off, flight deck door unlock, bleed valves shut. And conditioning valves off. Batteries to bat off. Transponder in standby. Brake fans. Take a short look at the brake temperature. It's good. Under 50 degrees. And elapsed clock to reset. 2 hours and 2 minutes. That was a good thing. Trickster 9111. Welcome on board. We just landed in Miami. And I'm actually shutting down the aircraft now. Trickster, but if you want to, I'm flying on Sunday. Again, Sunday evening. 21 Zulu. Oh, he's away now. Never mind. So, did I close the transfer bus and Jetson fuel bay is closed? That's good. Oh yeah, low pressure protection off. And the Air 10 and 11 is off, that's good. So, stop over checklist, air data computers off, ADS master warning cancel for that, and the INS system should be turned to off. So I switch the mode to position and switch the INS off. Thank you for the flight, entertaining as ever. See you again soon, mate. Yeah, I'm looking forward to. Bye bye, have a good sleep. Anti-stall systems. Here they are. And flight control inverters to power off. They are. Hydraulics. Off. Tschüss. Dankeschön. Navigation lights. They're there, they're off, and the emergency lights off. Brake fans are off. Roof and panel lights as required. That is good as it is. And master CB to trip and shut down. And the rear extract fans to off. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are in Miami. We hope you enjoyed the flight. So, on Sunday, it's a 3rd of September. I would fly to Dallas. So it's a very short flight too, and yeah, we will see. If you want, you can join. I started 21 Zulu, and for today I shut down the stream and go to bed. Bye bye guys.